part 2, again, you want to find out this length x. You've got two angles, you've got a side. We decided to split it, and split it we did to make two separate triangles. We're looking at this top one, this top one of these two, but this is the bottom part of our triangle. Notice here, this length, and this length are now, for this triangle, this length, and this length. And of course, this is called the opposite, and this is called the hypotenuse. And now let's do some mathematics per se. Not that we haven't been doing it so far, but let's get more into some trigonometry here. We know that sine theta represents, or this construct here, this here, if I get rid of the inner workings of that box, sine theta is equal to the ratio, this represents the ratio of the opposite side, the hypotenuse, and the angle, so that you keep a right angle triangle. And that's sine theta. That's what we have now. Now what we can do is we can utilize this. But before we do that, let's continue with this concept. I'm going to do the same, but for this bottom triangle here. Now the angle I'm going to use for this bottom triangle will be this one. That's the angle. And that angle I'm going to call, instead of theta, which is what we're going to call this one is going to be called theta. The theta symbol I'm not going to do, not at this point, because I'll have to open up LaTeX to do it. So instead I'm just going to write it in all of its lack of grace. I'm just going to write that this angle in here is theta, like so. I'm see if it can't. I need a bit more accuracy to do that. There we go. So theta, that's theta in there. That's that angle here. This angle is A. So we had sine theta as described in here. We had sine theta. This sine theta is opposite divided by hypotenuse. For this, we have sine A. And sine A is the same construct, but slightly different positions. So you can see here, there's the opposite of that, O. There it is in there. There's O. And we've got this one, because hypotenuse has been taken, I'm going to call this one hypotenuse 2, just H2. Okay, so